Hello, all my lock lovers. It is your girl, LaurenNicole. I'm back to give you guys a very exciting 5-month lock update. Yes, you guys, I made it to 5 months. I'm so proud of myself. In one more month, that will make me half a year on this journey. Like, so hard to believe. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a little update on what I've been doing with my hair, a little major setback that I had that I'm working to bounce back on, and just yeah, what I've been doing and how I've been taking in this whole experience. So, well, let's just start off by, last month I had installed the Marley twist over my locks and didn't even realize the damage that it did until recently, believe it or not, because well, when I first took the twist down, I didn't like how my locks looked anyway. I felt like they looked really thin and lifeless, so I was covering them up a lot. And when I would wear them out, I would like slick them into a ponytail. And I guess slick isn't the word, but it kind of is the word because I was putting locking gel like on my edges to try and tame down any frizz. And yeah, it was weird. I almost like just went back to like the way I was feeling month one about my locks or something. And I just wasn't showing them and letting them thrive as I should. So on Sunday, I actually noticed when I was taking selfies, I looked at one of the pictures and my edges were gone. Okay. Like, I don't even know how else to say it. Like, it was the first time I had worn my hair. I had the top half pulled up and it was pulled back kind of tight too because my scrunchies I couldn't find. And I normally like to tie it up with a loose hair tie so that it doesn't put too much tension. But I used a little black rubber band. I don't know why. And so, yeah, the ponytail was kind of tight, but it doesn't, take away the fact that the edges were gone anyway. So yeah, I was looking at the picture and I'm going to try and insert that picture in this video. And yeah, my edges were completely gone. I don't know if you can see because the lighting is a little different in here, but like it looks okay right now, but that picture it was not cute how eaten up my edges looked. And so I was asking my husband, like, is this really what my hair looks like? Like, you really, sometimes you just don't even know because you're so used to just looking at yourself in the mirror, side to side, but you don't really get a whole, that outside view of your hair. And yeah, that's what my edges were looking like. So I'm on a edge growth treatment plan, and I do plan to bounce back because I cannot have thin edges. And my edges right here especially have always been a weaker spot for me, and I just think wearing such heavy Marley twists, and even though I only kept them in for 2 weeks, a lot of times when I had them in, I would have the top half pulled back, and I was, wearing them flipped over on the side and stuff, and so it was just too much weight, especially on my hairline where my hair is finer, and yeah, it's a weaker spot. So I picked up a new castor oil. I was using the tea tree one, and I still love that stuff. I'm addicted to castor oil just anyway, but I tried a new one when I went to Sally's. We got this one. It's the black castor oil with vitamins A, D, and E, and you guys, it smells so good. Like, at first I was like, okay, it's probably just not going to have too much of a smell, but just be really beneficial and, full of nutrients and stuff for your hair and your skin. And so, but no, it actually smells really fruity. It has like a tropical, yeah, it smells good. So I'm rubbing that on my edges every morning and every night, trying to bounce back. And yeah, I would just strongly encourage everybody to stay away from the protective styles. Like, I know it's hard sometimes to imagine yourself because I put them in because I got married and I wanted a really glamorous long haired look, and I just didn't think my starter locks was gonna cut it. And so, I like the look of having the hair and all that, but again, it's like your hair will tell you no, don't do something. Like, your hair will tell you that, and I think that's what my hair did because yeah, since the Marley twist, I just hadn't really been babying it the way I should, and just giving it the letting it, to me, babying my hair is just leaving it alone, and just keeping it moisturized and keeping my locks separated. Like, that is the most important thing that I can do for my hair. And so, yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore. People, if the next time I have something formal to go to, I know people give you side eyes and they're like, oh, well, are you going to do anything to your hair? People make little slick comments and just try and say shit to get under your skin. And yeah, not even letting it faze me because, you know, not even letting it faze me. I'm just wearing my hair and I'm not taming it for nobody. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not taming my hair to please anybody ever, ever again. And so, yeah, letting my edges grow back. But other than that, my regimen has pretty much stayed the same. I still shampoo once to twice a week. It's been more like twice a week because I've been shampooing like Sundays and Thursdays. And I use the Dr. Bronner shampoo still, but I also actually made some black soap shampoo. I just went to my local African store and bought a brick. It was twice as big as this. But I bought this brick of black soap, and this is actual raw black soap. A lot of people, when they get like brands like Shea Moisture and stuff, you see the black soap is like actually jet black, and that's because it has been modified. So you want to get the raw deal. And so I make that, I infuse it with some oils, and then I store it in this jar that I keep, or this bottle that I keep in the fridge. And then I have, you know, a smaller bottle that I keep in the shower, and I've been using it to wash my hair and my body, and I'm enjoying it. So, you know, it's not too, I wouldn't say one's better than the other as far as my black soap shampoo and the Dr. Bronner shampoo, because they do different things. Like my black soap shampoo has a lot of oils in it, so I get more of a moisturizing wash, whereas the Dr. Bronner, as you guys know, that gets your hair squeaky, squeaky clean. And, you know, it's really good if you feel like you have a lot of buildup. And it gives you that nice, tingly, refreshing feeling on your scalp. So I do like both of them. And I'll probably just alternate every other time using one or the other. But yeah, so, gosh, there's really, you see these locks. Let me show you guys what these locks are looking like. The whole bottom row is basically good to go. I'll give you guys a full view. The side, I have been kind of sweeping this lock behind my ear a little bit just because I think it's cute. So I do that. So back. You can see it good. Another side. And back to the front. So yeah, I still have a lot of shrinkage, and I don't expect the length to really do too much changing for at least another couple months, because, you know, for those who don't know, when your hair locks, it basically shrinks up as tight as your hair can shrink. And then with locking, you know, the hair is it's getting thicker and thicker and thicker. And once the hair locks, then you'll start to drop. But right now, while you're in, you know, the maturing stages of just trying to get out the baby stage and all that, if anything, you might see your hair get shorter. So that's kind of how I feel like mine is doing. It's just tightening up. These locks are, you know, they're sealed on the ends and everything. And so yeah, they're just kind of getting shorter, but that's okay, you know, and maybe it's just in my mind. I don't know. I mean, I can tell a little bit of a difference when I look at pictures from like week 1, how short my shrinkage was to now. So I have come a ways, but I don't think I'm going to actually see like length dropped on mine probably until it might be close to a year. But I will see thickness, and I will see them. They'll actually look like locks, because right now a lot of people are like, I thought you said you were locking your hair, you know, and I'm like, I am locking my hair. Like, it's still so curly in the front, so it's really hard to tell for some people. But I have been getting a couple compliments here and there, so that always makes me feel better when random people, you know, say, oh, I like your hair today, because I, you know, don't really hear things like that anymore. But that's just the way the society is. You know, locks black hair in general will forever kind of be frowned upon. Even in the black community, you know, people, what are you doing? Cut that nappy shit off your head. Like, people just don't really accept black hair, and even when it's locked, you know, it's even worse when it's locked. So, you know, you gotta have some thick skin and be just sure of yourself and confident to even begin this journey in the first place, because Yeah, that's probably the hardest part. You'll have days where you feel like your hair just doesn't look presentable, and people think you're crazy because you stop combing your hair and they don't know what you're aiming for. But you know what? What other people have to think, you just got to tune out and just know if locks is what you want, you'll know, and you're just gonna do it anyway. That's how it was for me. I just came home from work and I had an epiphany, and I said, tired of working on making my fro look right. I just want to lock it up. And so, yeah, just like that, no warning, no nothing. I just did it. I'd been contemplating it, for years, but didn't think I would actually have the strength to let go of my big natural hair. But that's kind of, the journey that I've been on since starting locking my hair. I've just been learning to let go of things that no longer serve me any purpose, whether it's people, things, anything. I let it go because we focus so much on things that really don't even matter. And, the best thing you can do is just be in touch with yourself, be in touch with nature, and just, respect your body. That's really all you can do in this world, because we are really just, this world is so much greater than what we think is here in the present. It's so much greater, and the things we let stress us out and bother us really don't even matter. They just don't matter. So, you know, this has been a real awakening for me, just on different levels. For some people, maybe it's hair and it ain't that deep, but for me, it is that deep. And yeah, I'm very much so. I'm very much so spiritually connected to my locks. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about locking your hair, just do it. Just do it, because the biggest regret that I'll ever have is that I waited so long, and I wish I would have just done it. I'm like, man, if I would have done it when I was 26 or 27, I'd be like years in this thing now. So I just wish I would have done it a lot sooner, and yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. So thank you guys for following my journey. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. Woo! I'm so happy about that. So make sure to subscribe and like, comment, of course, do all that. And if you want even more frequent updates, then head over to my Instagram. I'm on Instagram at Vegan High, just like it is, Vegan High, and you can find me on there. I show a lot more clips of my hair, and I post a lot of yummy vegan food. So check me out, y'all, and I will see you guys next time.